Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go here in Baltimore. And he's stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Not what you want to see. Quarter one of week one. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Here's Tua to open with a throw. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication.
Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Nick Emanwari. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. On the handoff, this is Sampson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Give him 14 on that play. 1 first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. First down, Cleveland. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Tua. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
Throwing is Tua. Now here comes the screen to Sampson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 9.
Ready, shot?
A shotgun snap for Tua. Rolling to the left. He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
Reichard's kick is good. And the Browns are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that, and take a lead on that field goal.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
And this is the tricky element of these deep balls, Mike. You want to hit the guy in stride. You want the touchdown. You want the beautiful highlight play. But sometimes you're better off underthrowing a receiver than you are overthrowing them, because as we see time and time again throughout the league, an underthrown deep ball, more times than not, leads to a pass interference call.
3rd and short, Jackson. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Oh, they had a shot there and hit the 5, but it continues into the end zone. Come back out to the 20. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Ready. What?
Fake the handoff. Now, Tua escaping to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
So often we see quarterbacks get themselves in trouble when you move the pocket towards the sideline. It really takes away half of the field. So give credit. He doesn't try to throw back across his body, put the ball in harm's way. Just simply throws this ball out of bounds and lives for the next play.
To throw on 2nd down, it's Tua. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Trying to run here with Sampson. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down. Able to convert. It's 3rd and short, and they pick up 4.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these 3rd downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
1st down, right back to Sampson. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and
2. Here's 2nd and 2. Up the middle goes Judkins here. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. On the ground, it's Sampson. And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down. So they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
That's taken at about the 14, and he'll get a few yards on this return, a pass, the 15-yard line. A first down throw for Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Off the play fake. Jackson gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Moving to his right. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Little backyard football here by the quarterback. It looked like he was running around the playground in his early days. The disruption of the timing early was the key, and from that point on, him and his receiver just unable to get on the same page.
To the air one more time with Jackson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Taking off and trying to get there. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekends. 3-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Here's the punter now. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. On first down, Tagovailoa. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase in what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down forthcoming.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Go ahead.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good return here. Able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. Try the right side this time. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
There he goes. Inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Raven first down. They'll stay on the ground. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4. Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Robinson will take this one into the end zone. It's a Raven touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Next to score, Ravens 7, Browns 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want a defender return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready.
Off play action, it's Tua. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. There's a give up the middle for Sampson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 16 yards. It's a Browns first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Watch it up.
From the gun, here's Tua. This one taken in by Hyatt. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here comes 3rd and 6.
All right.
Now it's Tua. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. Second down, they need 7.
Come on, ice jab. Ice jab. Yeah, ready.
Once again, it's Sampson. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. Here comes third down.
It's a gain of 4.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Hey, get set. 22.
Here's Tungo Vailoa. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think this is just a really good quarterback play. You understand you got 3 points in your pocket. Don't try to be a hero on 3rd down and make the perfect pass. Throw it away, and at the end, just come away with points on this drive.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Browns are back within 1. It's 7-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Dejounte Wester now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Headed left, buying time. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Well, if you like defensive football, this game's heaven because right now points have become a premium. Someone has to figure out a way to get something going, whether it's a field goal or even just a positive drive and play the field position game. Some offense has to take control of this game and do something.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the 1st half, you can use your timeout, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. They're able now to go down and come away with points. They'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right. Taking off. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
To number 13. Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down, they need 3. Jackson looking to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing Jackson. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He's taken down just shy of the 10. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And nothing will come of this last-ditch attempt at some points. Time runs out in this first half. So it is a one-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Quick throw, taken in. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big one there to start the second half. 35 yards.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things. A highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players into open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Raven first down. Play action now. Jackson. Got his man at the 6. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal. Trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal. Jackson, keep it himself. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on him. And in this case, they're able to hold him to no gain.
And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
And he'll get this inside the 5, but no further. Great job by the defense. It sets up 4th down.
DC, ready? Ready, shot! Sit hot! Ready!
Jackson now. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You just had a feeling that this might be coming, right? It's kind of been brewing all game, Mike. You see it so often on 4th down. The most difficult play to defend deep in the red zone is quarterback scramble. The defense lets the quarterback get outside the pocket. It puts so much pressure on your pace defenders in the secondary, and they can't latch on, and he takes it on himself.
14, round 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. Two and out on first down. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Try again. It's second and 10. Here's Tagovailoa. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Let's go.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
First down.
It almost feels in today's game, if you aren't a dynamic runner with the ball in your hand, you can't play. And I'll tell you what, Mike, that was never my thing. I'm not sure if I would have been as good in today's game.
On first down, here's Sampson. And he finds a little bit of sticks. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Cleveland.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Ice jam. Ice. All right, come on.
He'll stay on the ground with Sampson. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
Yeah, ready. Out.
A run with Sampson. And he'll take this one in. Dylan Sampson. Touchdown, Browns. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
And even though it's just the third quarter, We'll try to draw even right here and go for two. A shotgun snap for two. This is intercepted.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Ready?
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Baltimore.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this thing? The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Going right, it's taken in. He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
So as a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Now, Jackson. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
You change it.
Jackson on 3rd and 2. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. That's the safety press dealt with. And the Browns are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone. And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
2nd and 10.
Ready.
Throwing is Tua. He has Hyatt complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Here's 2. Now he'll air one out. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Heck, Malachi starts.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. They'll try to set up the screen here, and they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
6-yard pickup.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head. That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that 1st down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Jackson. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Jackson. Quick throw up wide. It's caught. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
No, we changed it.
Here's Jackson. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 8.
Alpha, sit hot. 180. Sit hot. 180. Sit hot.
Back to throw, Jackson. On the run to the right. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. And this takes him into the right zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Gain of 13 for number 13. And a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Here's a toss as they look to run. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
180. 180. Ready, shot.
From the gun, Jackson. Out to his right. He runs with it. And he's in! Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. His second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a two-score game. And at this point in the fourth quarter, I think they'd feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
They're running 35-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
They're right here.
Here's Tungo Bailoa. Now here comes the screen to Sampson. Now he's loose at the 40. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It covers 63 yards.
First and goal.
They'll run with Sampson. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Dylan Sampson. Touchdown, Browns. That his second touchdown now here in the season opener. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Browns will cut it to a 2-point lead.
19.
Reichard out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense can take this one with 1:51 to go. On first and 10, Jackson. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Raven first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 22-yard line.
Second and a yard. Now a give on the ground. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up first down.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
180! Finish it!
Throwing Jackson. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now, an important extra point here to maybe salt this one away. He's got it. And the Ravens will make it a two-score game as they are now up 9. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken at the 5. They'll get across the 20, mark them down at the 23-yard line. Here is first and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. This one taken in by Hyatt. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Crowd noise rises, big play here. Third and 1. A shotgun snap for Tua. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 15 yards through the air. It's a Browns first down.
First down, Cleveland.
Ready. 20, TX.
Tua to throw again. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked up by Nick Emanwarian. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They move to 1-0.